What's up, guys? I hope this video finds you well while in Southern Idaho visiting Goode Mazda. This is another great offering that they currently have for sale if you guys are in the market. It's a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT 8. That means 6.4, baby. That's about 475 horse. Very similar torque number. 0 to 60 is in the mid 4s, like 4.4. Quarter mile depending on tester, high 12 to low 13. Just really depends on how well you can mash the gas pedal and hold on to the wheel. Showing you the SRT badges, that's what most people are gonna see. Dual exhaust, it really sounds good. We'll finish this walk around and then we'll go through the vehicle. A little bit later we're gonna do some performance testing, so if you guys want to see what it does 0 to 60 in this area, stay tuned for that. It's really just a gorgeous SUV. The hood bulges, which are functional, just look amazing. I have driven one of these before. A 2013, I put quite a few miles on. Pretty much just the updated version of it. They're wonderful, wonderful all-wheel drive, practical, big pushrod Hemi V8 SUVs. If you have to compromise and you need the storage, you have a family to haul around, you have stuff, you have a lifestyle that you need the space for, then there's not many better options than what this Jeep has to offer. All right, guys, so to the wheels. With the first 21,000 miles on this vehicle, I don't see any curb rash, big Brembo brake. Looks really good. To the driver's side, door panel. Ooh. That one's pretty good. It looks very clean. I really don't see any blemishes or concerns with any of the soft touch materials in here. It, of course, is going to say SRT 8. You just have to draw in the 8 with crayon or chalk right there, so you don't forget what you're driving. This one does have track mode. That helps with launching. And I heard if you buy this one, you do actually get a free pocket knife, so that's kind of cool. Not everyone offers that. There is SRT embroidered into the seats. The dual sunroofs, that's where it's at. A very luxurious option. All right, guys, to the back seats, so the door panels. I wouldn't be surprised if there have never been kids or pets or anything other than adults back here, if even that. Seats look really good. Looks like they can even recline a little bit. Nice feature. You have all the options back here. You have ventilation, you have heated seats, USB, and an outlet. Sitting behind myself, I'm 5'11". I have plenty of room. Pretty cool place to be. All right, let's check out the cargo capacity. Automatic lift. Quite a bit of storage. Even has the option subwoofer back here, has a privacy shade included, and there's even a full-size spare down here with a lot of extra cubby storage, so you could put wet items, you could put snack items, you could put pink slips when you win them. You could really put anything you want back here. And because it is a practical vehicle, you even get like the grocery bag clips, another outlet back here. Gives you a lot of options. I'm just gonna leave that how it was. All right, let's lower it down. Underneath the vehicle, it looks very clean. It is all-wheel drive. You could drive it in the winter. You might want to switch out the tires from the performance tires, but it looks so well maintained. Again, beautiful wheels, and it has Brembo brakes on the back, just a slightly smaller diameter caliper. To the back seat, the door panel. Same story on this side. I don't see any concerns if you guys are wondering how it's aged, how it's held up in the last 3 years and 21,000 miles. Really looks good. All right, last door panel for you guys. Looks like we've had some very responsible passengers in here. Got the embroidery again. power options, just like the other side. Very clean, even leather on the dashboard, so you don't have to worry about cracking. That's a nice feature. All right guys, let's show you the engine, and then we are gonna go take it for a drive. Let you hear some noises and see some numbers. As much of this as this car is a piece of art and is a showpiece, it's all about the driving experience. You don't have 6.4 392 Hemi V8 power and Brembo brakes if you're not designed to go quickly and then to slow down equally quickly. All right guys, there it is. There's the 6.4 Hemi V8 pushrod engine, 2 spark plugs per cylinder. Pretty interesting design. Only aftermarket thing done is just the AFE power intake, which makes sense for why it sounds so good and so throaty really, which these engines are known for. I've driven the 6.4 and the Charger and the Challenger. This is just as fun, if not more, because it's a unique experience being the all-wheel drive SUV. I do think this would be really easy to work on. Take off the valve covers, and there's quite a bit of space. If you guys can see it, something cool that's a throwback to the old Dodges is they always paint the 6.4 block orange. Factory exhaust manifolds, everything just looks bone stock. It's never been touched, probably isn't gonna need to be for so many tens of thousands of miles. But if you do decide to work on it, sky's the limit. People do boost them. There's a lot of options you can look into elsewhere. You can even see the cabin air filter hiding in there. So lots of easy maintenance on this vehicle if it ever needs that. All right guys, let's take it on the road. Give you the numbers you've been waiting for. 0 to 60, 8th mile, what does it do? The people want to know. I want to know. Those vents are real, by the way. Don't ever forget. Quick note before we get to the accelerations, look at the number at the bottom, 5793. That's the density altitude at the time of filming, meaning the vehicle's down about 20% on power. Keep that in mind as you watch these acceleration clips, and then we get to the actual numbers on my GPS at the end. Whether you're just trying to catch up to the speed limit and pulling on the road, or you're trying to pass someone slow on the highway. Or all out hooning around, having fun racing on the track. Vehicle to do it in. Well balanced, very smooth, feels really stable, really powerful, throaty V8 with that AFE intake and the factory exhaust. It's really a pleasure to drive. There's a lot to look at here, guys. 0 to 60 is still under 5 seconds with our density altitude. If you don't count the first foot of rollout, it would actually be 4.7 like a magazine would rate it. If they were the ones testing it right now. It took 258 feet to complete that. And here we're gonna look at the graph, the accelerometer. It hit 1G on the launch. That's insane. That's like falling from gravity for the first little bit. If it could sustain that, 0 to 60 would be 2.74. The 8th mile is 8.5. If we carried on to a quarter mile, that's roughly a 13.2. Again, given our density altitude. And look at the launch, the 60-foot time being in the 190s. That's pretty impressive for the private road we were on. And that concludes our testing and our walk-around review of the 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. If you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. There's gonna be great things coming. If you're interested in purchasing one of these or test driving it, check out Goode Mazda in Southern Idaho. Great people to work with. This one specifically runs like a top. Honestly, if it wasn't for the window sticker that says 2019, I think it's a 22 model year. I wouldn't know the difference. Really good vehicle. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.